But I gotta unlock it. But shit, this elevator music.
See, I want to share this, but like if I click off of it, I know it's gonna fuck up the internet connection. So I'm
Yeah.
see if my I'm gonna
I
tell
mean,
my actually I'm not.
you can always come back in. All you gotta do is click the link and come back in. I'm not like live. Like they can't see you, but they can see your screen, but they can't see you.
Let's see,
And
one
like
second.
you get kicked out, we come back. Oh, mm-mm.
I actually didn't work too bad.
Mm-mm. This shit I don't want. I'm gonna turn up in this thing.
Hell yeah.
The listening party got me hype, man. This part got me right, got me ready. Shit. Be behind the scene. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Really?
God damn. I don't know what made him put that horn on the end of that motherfucker, but god damn. That bit get your attention. That was an attention getter
For
right
real,
there.
for real.
Shit.
So let me see if it's kind of chilly out here. I was gonna do it outside, but it's kind of chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put this. Hold on, put my hoodie up.
So my mom,
What is it?
so Jessica, the kid's biological mom, came across like people you know, so I was looking at her page. And tell me why my mom was at Heaven's son's birthday party.
Good, Lonnie.
No, she was at. I didn't see Lonnie. I seen Carmen, Carmen's girlfriend. She was at the birthday party for Jessica's daughter, my other stepdaughter, my old stepdaughter, Heaven, and her son. My mom and Roy was at Jessica's house.
Who's Jessica?
Charles' other baby mama.
Oh wow.
Their kids died, eh?
Yeah.
Why? So, and that was October 14th.
Very good.
And so I wonder if it really is because I didn't see Charles or Julie in the video. I could hear my mom talking in the same room. Really makes you wonder if they're.
Yeah, I see the homie from OSG in the building. I see you. Ryan Rupert, I see you. I see your government name and shit, but let me see. Let me clear the screen. Let me clear the screen. Yo, 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 man, it's your boy Hawk Life. And you tuned in. You tuned in. We getting started. You know, I'm not gonna hold y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know y'all can't listen to some great ass music. We're gonna get straight into the music. This is Haiwal TLO, our special guest independent artist Haiwal in the building. Hold on, I got you muted, I think. Hold on. Let me fix this shit. They can't hear you, my boy. Yeah, we're gonna play this song and then we're gonna have the introduction. We're gonna do that introduction over again. You dig? This is Lost in You.
I came too far to give up now, but a lot of people have doubt. So I recount my blessings, you see. A lot of things will come to pass, so I'm thankful, cause I had to find myself to let go all that I gave you. My mentality was clouded, but my heart really stayed true. I'm lost in you, yeah, I'm lost in you. It's hard to not live in the past cause it raised you, but today is not the same and tomorrow can erase you. So the memories I have color that I am grateful. I'm lost in you, yeah, I'm lost in you. It's not up for discussion, whether you live with life a straight thug, trying to function. People will test you about the assumptions, think I'm bluffing. Meet up in the parking lot, it ain't nothing, we can run. No one I'll be in trouble when you get dusted. Shit is rugged, a character built on rage. But it didn't all slip away to a moment of phrase. I phase, you could've contented, you locked up and put in your place at a emotional stage. Arranged to build you right down and rebuild the financial gain. Get a plate like a game, enduring the pain of the time that I lost to a prideful exchange. A temper like mine was hard to regulate, and the rage in my eyes could injure demise. Don't let it escalate in the physical vibes. A temper like mine was hard to regulate, and the rage in my eyes could injure demise. Don't let it escalate in the physical vibes. A lot of things will come to pass, so I'm thankful, cause I had to find myself to let go all that I gave you. My mentality was clouded, but my heart really stayed true. I'm lost in you, yeah, I'm lost in you. It's hard to not live in the past cause it raised you, but today is not the same and tomorrow can erase you. So the memories I have cut are that I am grateful. I'm lost in you, yeah, I'm lost in you. Every day it's like flipping Harvey Denton's coin, taking a chance on good and evil and which side will join. People are two-faced, I'm the man that went to bat for y'all. Got them waking up from dark nights, standing proud and tall. I'm not joking now, y'all chopping me from my healing heart. I'll stop rescuing you, becoming the perpetrator starts. It's a triangle, cause you love to play that victim part. I'll lose preparation to put out the spark. I went in head first like a penguin, never even checked the threads. Love is contagious like poison ivy, when you scratch it spreads. In my mind I tell myself not to care, but here I am, letting my soul and my feelings ignite a violent man. It's like reviewing all of my minutes, friend or foes to call an eyewitness. High and lows collide, I cried vengeance. I decipher codes and encryptions, hearts and notes, modes with interest. Felt alone, but know that my spirit hit a mode to grow and stay lifted. Showing those around that I'll listen. Rocky roads or mountains I've driven. Temper like mine was hard to regulate, and the rage in my eyes injured demise. Don't let it escalate in the physical vibes. A temper like mine was hard to regulate, and the rage in my eyes could injure demise. Don't let it escalate in the physical vibes. A lot of things will come to pass, so I'm thankful, cause I had to find myself to let go all that I gave you. My mentality was clouded, but my heart really stayed true. I'm lost in you, yeah, I'm lost in you. It's hard to not live in the past cause it raised you, but today is not the same and tomorrow can erase you. So the memories I have good are that I am grateful. I'm lost in you, yeah, I'm lost in you.
Hey, if you just tuning in, that that right there was Lost in You by my special guest, independent, I believe Oklahoma, he gonna correct me, Oklahoma independent artist, Haiwal TLO. Was
Yes,
crack.
sir.
Yes, sir. Man,
Yeah.
you see, I'm sitting in my seat and I can't contain myself. Cause that right there, sheesh, that's a hell of a way to start. That's a hell of a way to start. That's like if you don't hear me now. That motherfucker right there should be on the radio, bro. They sleeping.
I appreciate that.
This genuine. That's what the industry needs. Right
For
there.
real.
What I just heard, that's what the industry needs. That motherfucker bopping in any club, I guarantee you. Motherfuckers turning up in that bitch. It was so fun. It was so fun. It had that nice pace to it. You stayed in your uh they call it in your intervals well. You stayed in your intervals well. You know what I'm saying? You ain't try to do too much. You like I can go faster, but I'm gonna give you this pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stay in this pocket and give this pocket that hit, that punch that it needed. Then when you brought that energy, like genuine. I did not expect that. Genuine. Yeah, Kate is crazy. When I say the beat, everything, it was perfect. It was a perfect introduction. It was a perfect like motherfucker. Here I am. Y'all been sleeping. Point blank. Period. Hey,
I appreciate that, bro. I really do. I
hey.
really do.
Y'all see them has Stevie J face. Look, hey. Now we here to interview you first and foremost. Let's talk about because a lot of people don't know about the Oklahoma hip hop scene. So first of all, most tell them about that and how have you grown through that scene.
All right. Well, the Oklahoma hip hop scene, which I'm originally from Moore, Oklahoma, but it's like right now. I grew up in Oklahoma City, born and raised. But the Oklahoma scene is very slept on. We got a lot of talent out here. Now I don't know if it's because it's due to promoters or if there's been actual famous people that come out here, but they end up getting into something out here, whether it's getting arrested or getting robbed, whatever. So I'm not gonna make it seem like Oklahoma is just like hard like that, but
Yeah.
Oklahoma is not to be slept on. I grew up from a place where like nobody's afraid of nobody. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Which but as far as I was raised, it's like my hood ain't no harder than yours. So it's like the music scene out here is really dope. Like we got a lot of talent. We got people from out of state that come and live here that bring their kind of music. Like I got some boys that brought Cali. They made their own form of drill called Cali drill and stuff. And but like as far as Oklahoma, man, they are tough out here. There's a lot of dope lyricists out here. We even got battle. We got a few battle rappers that are making their movement in the music and also in the battle rap scene too. I had a
mm.
I had a homeboy, shout out to my boy Sean Gotta. He just got through battling Cortez
Yeah.
from NYB not too long ago, and that boy is fire. That
Yeah.
boy is fire. I always got that's my big brother, so I always got to shout him out. Like I grew up making music with him, and it's crazy because yeah, I feel me personally, Oklahoma is really slept on when it comes to music.
Mm. Uh, what started you making music?
I have so many stories, and it's crazy that you asked this. How I started doing music was church. Like I grew up, playing the drums for my church. Now, as far as like singing and rapping, because like I can actually sing, probably not too much now because I smoke. I smoke cigarettes and shit, but I do sing and rap, and it started in I would say it started in church, but it really started like my drive started when me and my older sister Shantae and my cousin Chase. Remember back in the day before cell phones, there were three ways. You would three
Yeah.
way your home with kind of like a party line, and
Yeah.
literally we would call each other, on three way, and somebody would play a beat over the phone, and what really drove me, remember that Missy Elliott song, "Why You All in My Grill"? Remember that
Yeah.
shot? All
Yeah.
right, that beat is dope. That beat is so hard. Well, me, my cousin Chase, and my sister Shantae, we would all literally freestyle on that beat, and that's really how it started. Just me and my family, or me and my sisters, or me and my cousins listening to a beat and really making funny shit, rapping funny shit because we knew we couldn't freestyle, but then eventually got more serious as I like that. I'd say we started that like at 9 or 10 years old. I've literally been writing music since 11 years old and 11, 12 years old in the sixth grade. And I started with a group of friends, you know what I'm saying? And they were playing our songs on the intercom and shit. So like I'd have to say my family and church was what really started music because my family is very musically inclined for sure.
Yes, sir. Uh, I was gonna say that in your music, I see the season. It like it had years behind it. That's why I asked you that question. Experience in it, the care you took to make it. You know what I'm saying? To put it together, it's not rushed. You can tell it took you some time to make it because you really wanted it to be boom and that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, anybody
Right.
that motherfucker it. Anybody else say different, we can fight on it. We can put money on it. That motherfucker it.
No, you hit that on the money. You hit that on the
Um,
money.
yeah. The next song we got for y'all, cause we don't want. I ain't gonna say boy. This is Machete, Machete,
Macchiato.
or Macchiato,
Macchi-
or like the drink.
Macchiato. Yeah, Macchiato like the drink. This one's actually about this is my fiance. This is a song I made for her.
Okay, I like how it come on already. No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
Compose, compose, compose. Yeah.
Not on this track, huh?
Macchiato.
Uh-oh,
Look.
fuck with it.
Let me be honest, I had to acknowledge that I have addiction. So listen, my passion for loving people, conviction, unconditionally been empathetic with no remissions. Enlisted, some challenges that I keep at a distance. Envision personalities which fit some descriptions. I'm tripping, performance imbalance can be expensive. Troubleshooting all my actions could put me with the mortician. Taxidermy, pushing 40, I'm a worthy legend musician. I'm the business. My life isn't easy to rob. Flying griffins are really mythical, like living facades. I'm the best in OKC, no dehydration mirage. I'm picture perfect for a purpose, like a painted collage. Picasso flow, no hops and joke. I don't have the disc, kill switch. Before Keanu Reeves was a glitch. Also known by word of mouth, my name became ludicrous. But then bridges to burn them down like a dream to exist. My love for Britney, who we call Nikki, is more than a gift. I'll admit, things that I've done that's hard for me to forget. So every day I pray for courage that has came from her lips. With a kiss lit in my spirit, shining stars will repent. 187, you ain't the one, I bet you'll get 86. I know you crazy, baby, no safety, pop off of this bitch. I'm riding forever, never drifting away. My temperature gauge is rising to unlimited rage like minimum wage. I gotta channel all my thoughts before the physical pain. My aura got me not to fold up in a kennel or cage. I'm finna get paid. I booked it like a literature page. You couldn't even match my talent in the memory game. A bit with a flame. My blessings came and lit up the sage. I broke my femur in that grade to main event on the stage. Gotta stay active, and I've been interacting beyond the masses, impacting communication instead of combative. Molasses, I'm slowing it down and deeper for actions, never losing traction. Fractional moments to catch me lacking. You don't want the static. Hating on my relationships, I ain't convinced. My Atlanta like I played with chip. I'm brave to get out of pocket like the Vegas Strip. Never had a hate batter till your face gets hit. Whatchamacallit, my AV component, ancient shit. Clapping on to plug it in, I'm out of data again. Catching on, flash then I'm gone, I bet my face is 10. Skip bow, numero uno till I break her. My Nickies.
What?
Yeah, bro.
What? This got to be some type of fucking joke. Hey, he said, hey, better. You gonna think it's a joke till your face get hit. The fuck?
Yeah, I had to put my baseball team is Atlanta Braves. Like I don't know if he caught that score. Like my Atlanta, like
Yeah,
I played with Chipper Jones. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm brave to get
yeah.
out of pocket like the Vegas Strip. Never had a hey batter till your face gets hit. Yeah,
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. Hey, I like the that one too. I don't know. It's just something about your style. Your style, even though I know you from Oklahoma, your style give off West Coast. You give off Cali vibes.
yeah.
And
My favorite rapper is E40. So like
yeah,
I'm heavily influenced by E40
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Definitely Cali vibes. I'm trying to like. I don't want to compare you to nobody because you stand in the lane of your own. Like in my head, like I'm trying to explain it like this genuine. I'm trying to explain like this genuine. In my head, I feel like what you in your own lane. So I don't need to put you in a lane and say you sound like somebody or nothing like that because you're your own person. You know what I'm saying? Your voice is distinct. You know what I'm saying? But do got a Cali vibe to it. Got a southern and a Cali vibe to it. So it's crazy like how it mixed, but it blends with that Cali so well. And you been nigga wouldn't have thought. It's like when people talk one way and they sing another way.
Facts.
And I feel like when you from the country towns, people expect you to sound a certain way. Even like with us, when we go to the other place, cause I'm from a country town that's known. But when I go to place, nigga like say baby, say this. They like the way we say it, as if we saying some shit that's, you know what I'm saying, but it's unique. You know what I'm saying, and the way you approach music with it, that shit crazy. Hey man, I don't know what y'all listening to. I know what I'm listening to.
Yeah,
Shit, that's
that song right there is a special song to me. You know, like I was actually in Cali when I wrote that.
mm,
Believe it or not, which is
mm,
funny. But
yeah,
and so that one, me and my fiance, you know what I'm saying, we had a we didn't break up, but we had like took our you know, we had to go our separate ways for a little bit, you know, to we kind of lost ourselves. And if you notice in the beginning of the song, I'm like, you know, let me be honest, I had to acknowledge that I have addictions. Like, you know, I went out to
yeah,
Cali to get right, to get sober and shit. And you know, I'm very heavy on my recovery right now. I'm about to be a year sober
yeah.
next month actually.
That's
And so
good.
you know, and that one really hit deep because while we're spending our time away from each other, you know, there was a lot of stuff from my past that I had to heal from, you know,
Yeah,
in order to give her the best version of myself. And she's always been my biggest like literally from the day we met, she's always been my biggest supporter. Every time I have any doubts about music, she's always encouraging me, telling me to keep going, never stop doing music. Because there's been a couple of times where I'm like, man, I think I'm done, you know, and she's like, no, you go too hard, you know. And really, man, like that song means a lot to me because without substances, like I had, that was the first verse that I had wrote without substances, and it came out even that verse right there, you know, like like that Bryson Tiller free. I called the Bryson Tiller freestyle, you know, because that's
yeah,
Bryson Tiller's song. But
yeah,
that beat, it matches my like Chief was saying, you know, it matches my cadence so well, you know, because like what you were saying earlier, like I grew up on like E40, Master P, Twista, you know, Chameleonaire, you know, Nas. That's you know, that's who heavily influenced like Nas for sure and heavily influenced my lyricism, but like cadence and flow, E40 and Chameleonaire, no doubt. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
like the multis and stuff. And but I found out I grew up getting told that I sounded proper. You talk white, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And so I figured out a way to mesh it together with hip hop,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
yeah. And you mash it well, cause you wouldn't think it. And let me tell you something. First of all, let me say this: there's nothing wrong with talking proper English. Nothing wrong with it. That don't make them weird. Actually, that make them advanced. You know what I'm saying? You
Facts.
gotta think about it. You know, I mean, I just said this just a minute ago. You build bridges. You don't destroy them. You never know who that person might be. That person might be the president of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
On
Life,
me.
life has an expiration. Relationships don't if you treat them the right way.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Amen.
but If there was 5 artists you could collaborate, who would they be?
Um, 5 artists. One would be Chameleonaire. Two would be 40. Three would be Lil Wayne. I would love to collab with Lil Wayne just to test my punchlines. Four would probably be Kendrick, just because being I feel like a lot of people that has heard me rap, they always, I've always heard like, man, you got a kind of like a Kendrick Lamar flow, but I feel like me and him on a track together would do heavy damage. And fifth one's gonna be hard just because E40 is my favorite rapper. I don't, I don't see myself going good. I mean, I can, I feel like I can compete or hold my own against anybody, but my fifth one would probably have to be. I'd have to say, hmm, there's a lot of them I want to collab with. Joyner Lucas, though, I would love to
Mm,
collaborate with Joyner Lucas.
I can see that. I can see that. That'd be a good collab. Yeah, I can see a couple on there be a good collab. Um, where did it? Where did the name Haywall TLO come from? Break it down.
All right, all right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah. All right, so like Haywall actually was my to bring it back full circle. When I was saying like me and my cousin Chase and my sister Shantae was freestyling and stuff. My cousin Chase, that was actually his like name in the streets was Haywall. Like basically like it's not like AWOL or Haywire, but they mixed it together and put Haywall because my cousin had hands. He was known in the street for hands. So like every time he would get through beating somebody up, they were like, "Man, Chase just got through Haywalling somebody." So that's
Yeah,
what they call him. So when we started rapping and really, trying to write songs and stuff, he was like, "I'm gonna go by Haymaker, and I'm gonna give you Haywall." And so I want to say like a year or two after he gave me his name, because like I was going by like Reg Dog, Little Chaos, like I was going by like generic names, but Haywall, I kept Haywall because my cousin actually died at 15.
mm,
He actually died in a go kart accident, and ever since then I just stuck with that name. I'm Haywall for now, in honor of my cousin. So like yeah, the name is deeper than what it looks like. That name
yeah,
was given to me by my cousin that passed away when I was 14. And it's
yeah,
crazy because like when he passed, I just had broke my femur. Like
yeah,
it's crazy. Like that's what I said in the verse. I broke my femur in 8th grade in football. Like I broke my leg in football, and a couple weeks after I had broke my leg, he died. You know what I'm saying? And so I just stuck with Haywall. And
yeah,
TLO stands for the Lyric Olympian.
mm,
And I actually added that later on, like probably around like high school or little. Actually, I added that in high school because like the Lyric Olympian, I was just like, hey, Wall, the Lyric Olympian, that's too long, but I'm gonna just say TLO for short. So hey, Wall, TLO, kind of got a nice ring, but the Lyric Olympian just kind of was like a flex on like at that time we had a lot of rappers in our school, but like lyrically, you know, everybody was like nobody was touching me in my school as far as like lyrically, but that's what I before I like progressed in rap. That's all I was known for was being like really enunciating my words and being like really lyrical, like a lyrical miracle type rapper until I started growing. So I just added TLO in at the end of Haywall just to kind of give my essence of the music that I was going to be bringing.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. For me, I thought it had an anime vibe. I didn't expect that story because my daddy is big into anime and all them different characters. I'm like, that could be a cool ass anime name. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I thought. But that story deep. Syncodosis on your loss. I know how it is to lose somebody young.
You know what I
Um,
mean?
I mean, I lost a
But
couple
yeah, that's
people
where the
young.
name came from. Yeah, my
Yeah,
name came from my cousin, man.
yeah, real life shit right there. Um, like I said, condolences. But back to this music, we don't want to damp at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we got for y'all next situation. Uh-oh. What's the scenario? Oh shit, hold on.
Hey, oh, yeah. Uh-huh. TLO in this bitch. Check. I don't know the situation. I'm just trying to make my paper. And I don't know why niggas hating.
I like this too.
But they tryna make me vapor. So I created a flow with the balance to show. Slipped the disc in my vertebrae, open in the front door. And when I fell on the floor, I wasn't raving no more. When I saw spinning stars and crows hover my soul, I don't know the situation. Check it. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me talk to you right. I'm just tryna make my paper. Look. Alright. Growing up to compete, a visionary to become an elite. I'm never puzzled by a moment of peace. I don't want control of the streets, even though I'm rolling with G's who wouldn't believe all the gravity I hold on my feet. So I'm reloading my heat, quoting my speech. You better give me my props. Laying out a situation, recreational plots. I got a woman that is down with infiltrating a spot. I'll call her source of information the way she giving me top, increasing my guap. And animosity is never my motive, but showing envy when you're hating me, it's easy to notice. I'm coaching the hopeless, though when I'm in the open, I'll be focused on forward motion with my approaches. Trying to maintain, aim straight, limited energy in this different breed. Family is first and they're praying for my serenity. My enemies don't know any better, they try to intervene. I guillotine a whole lot of trouble cause of my history. A lemon squeeze, fresh steps get into depth. I reflect the perseverance and everyone needs a check. I'm a wreck, anybody that's coming with disrespect. Intercept, break them down to a minuscule vinaigrette. And I rep Oklahoma forever, keep it correct. So reality is a threat for assault to my intellect. It's a trip where your goals are legit. I fully get why we never speak on money or politics. We all want acknowledgement. In a way I probably make you nervous. I'm brave with courage. I learn when every snake hits surface. And big friends merge and I flourish. How the pain is assertive. Awaken working, I nourish bleeding veins with purpose. Affirmative. These lyrical verses are a form of relief. Standing up to moral impact that is hurting the weak. Changing everything about me and exposing the leaks. Rearranging the proposition, take control of my peak. I'm giving bagels, spreading cream cheese to my people. Let's get it. We on the clock of an illusion. Our bodies in prison. Conquered a lot of consequences. Remodel forgiveness. Costing me every bit of faith just to drop all of my sentences. So my condition with people I call my loved ones. Plotting on my downfall to get a piece of my trust funds. Loyalty is hard to come by. You gotta be wise on who's surrounding your company and your enterprise. I don't eliminate situation. Yeah. I'm just trying to make my paper. Alright. So I created a flow with the balance show. Slipped the disc in my vertebrae, open in the front door. And when I fell on the floor, I wasn't raving no more. When I saw spinning stars and crows hover my soul, I don't know the situation. I'm just trying to make my paper. And I don't know why niggas hating. Oh yeah, yeah. But they tryna make me vapor.
Yes. I fuck.
Had to play that.
Oh, that motherfucker smooth. Hey, I get it now. Now, when I was trying to figure out the sound, that one was different. It gave off like two styles. That style, like the other one gave off West Coast. This one gave off West Coast, but it gave off a West Coast artist and then a Midwest artist. In the beginning, it gave off like Nate Dogg vibes. And it had a little bit of that. Soon that what that song called the Gangsta Lean. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it gave off that
yeah.
vibe like in the middle going towards the end. I'm like, shit. But then at the end, you went to rapping a little bit like M. I'm like, hold up, he went there. Hold up now, he giving a little M, giving off the little M with the little dark hardcore shit. So I'm like, okay, I hear him, he talking this shit, you know what I'm saying? But and all in all, it was a dope ass song. Like, it's another one of them, like make a motherfucker be like, where you hiding it? Like you, what the fuck? Who? Like this need to go to the right people ears. It get to the right people ears. I guarantee you. And you can mark my words. I know I don't say this shit often. Mark my words. When that motherfucker get on the billboards, I'm gonna say, I told you so. You know, I'm gonna tell you, I told you so.
Appreciate that. Hey, you don't understand hearing those words, man. Like that makes me feel really, really confident. You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying?
Really good, man.
Definitely be confident and stay dedicated to your craft because it's polished. It's polished, it's good, it's clean. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no cursing in it. It's refreshing. And then it's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? You talk your gangster shit, but you talk it in a good vibe. Like nigga, I can go there, but I'm enjoying myself, but don't make me go there. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe. But, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good feeling, type shit. That's why I said that's the type of music that the game missing. Not this replay value type of vibe, feel type of music. The samples is fucking crazy. You
Yeah,
know what
that
I'm
that
saying?
one that one was actually that was actually by Kato.
Yeah,
Kato, you know what I'm saying? And I actually my producer actually copped that beat from him. Actually
yeah,
bought that beat from him and was like, "Here, boom, this one's yours." And he showed me love on that one. This
yeah.
and it's crazy. It's crazy about this song. This song I originally wrote to the song before.
Mm,
I originally wrote this whole that not the hook, but that verse I originally wrote to that Bryson Tiller freestyle. And then I heard this beat and I actually had my home studio, up and running.
yeah,
And I was, how you just be throwing out verses trying to find the feel of everything, and then as soon as I heard that beat, that melody came in. On another situation,
yeah,
that melody came into it, and then when I finished the hook and I
yeah.
put it all together, it just fit perfectly together. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
know.
yeah, you already
Yeah,
know, like
it was just a good
the
blend.
perfect.
It's just a good blend, you know. So down here we call it gumbo. When you mix all them different varieties in the pot, you get that good eating. You getting a whole bunch of flavor. Gumbo. But let the people know first where they can find you at, what social media platforms you're on, and of that nature.
Um, you can find me at Haywall TLO on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook as Reggie Youngblood. You can find me even on TikTok at Haywall TLO. You can find me on Spotify, Deezer, YouTube. You can find me on SoundCloud. Um, and shout out to my producer, Antidote Beats, official Antidote Beats with the 3D. Don't forget the three. You can find even more music
That nigga
from me.
sound beast, man.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can find more of my music under his name, Antidote Beats. Don't forget the 3D.
yeah,
Um, you can find me. Honestly, you can find me on any platform except for Pandora. We still working on Pandora.
yeah. That's crazy. Like I said, man, any platform you on, go follow them. Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, YouTube. It don't matter. Apple, it don't matter. Go follow, go support the movie, support the artists. Artists like this need to be heard. That's why I do this platform. Artists like this. All these artists, dedicated working season artists with dope ass music that ain't been heard yet. The game needs it. It's so saturated. Kill a motherfucker this, kill a motherfucker that. This get a Snoop Dogg's gin and juice type vibe. This make me want to go back to them days. California love. Like I don't think y'all understand. Y'all wouldn't appreciate what he do if you. I don't think if you wasn't like between the 80s and 90s babies, you might not appreciate these three songs like I appreciate it. Not to say you won't, but I'm just telling you, it's a different substance when you grew up in that area. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear motherfuckers going back and remaking their style and making it so fresh and new today and it's so crisp. You know what I mean? That's the shit we've been yearning for. Good music. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Good.
I agree. That's all I'm
Yeah.
about. Good music, man. Good music.
Yes, indeed. Now, I know everybody want to know what's a day in the studio like with Haywalk.
Shit, it used to be partying. I was it used to be smoking, but now a day in the studio with me is like it's strictly business. I don't come to the studio with my rhyme book or with my phone. When I go to the studio, it's I mean business. So 9 times out of 10, I already have the beat picked out. I already know what songs I'm gonna do, and they all memorized. I don't like I can freestyle and cipher and all that, but I choose not to, just because I'm really trying to perfect my penmanship for sure, like my craftsman and my penmanship. So I'm really trying to perfect that. So a day in the studio with me, if you collabing with me, you gotta have your shit together. You gotta have it together because I'm literally 9 times out of 10, if I don't one take it, the sessions you're gonna spend more time in the session making it sound right than me rapping my verses over again, over
Right,
and over again. You know,
right.
I usually come in. I wouldn't say like I'm just like a one take one. No, like the majority of the time I do one take it, but that's the difference between me and a lot of artists. I don't like to go in there and like yeah, like if I'm collabing with somebody and we trying to make a song on the spot, then I'll sit around write a verse. But 9 times out of 10, send me a beat, I'll write to it, and I'll have it memorized before I even step foot into the studio.
Yeah, absolutely. Muscle memory. Muscle memory, man. You gotta have that, man. You gotta have that in this game because it helps. It definitely helps to have that muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was dope. Y'all, if y'all wasn't tuning in, y'all been missing. Y'all been missing. But we got one more for y'all. Don't be dismayed. For we got one more for you late stragglers. They might be coming on in. This is optimized, ain't that clear? Coinkydink. Optimize. Oh shit. I just thought about that.
Yeah,
Nah, that
I
ain't
know the
what I thought it was going.
I
That
know
lane
the
I thought it was going to.
yeah.
But I fuck with this vibe though.
Gotta stay focused. I'm checking all the emotions from unfolding, vengeance molding. Approaching acceptance after the encroachment. Stop getting loaded. Over people that don't know your word the moment. Left me hopeless. I lost control, but now you see me growing. Love is laughter, love is life. Cost effective, love is time. Can't let it define who I am. I have to give it up to Christ. Loyalty is all I need, but it's so rare, that's why it's priceless. Getting used by all my loved ones, I almost put myself in a crisis. I'm igniting. The fire of my hunger is exciting, cause I'm better off putting work in for my future is so enticing, not colliding. With niggas who hate might come up with this fighting. Never compare me to anyone that doesn't understand this writing. I'm the nicest. And if you don't like me, I don't care, just bite me. Fool me once and shame on you, and fool me twice, get struck by lightning. Optimizing every situation, trying to stop my grinding. Got no time for all the drama, taking advantage of my kindness.
Mm. I actually wanted that one to go a little bit longer. I did, cause I had got into it and that motherfucker cut. I thought I was tripping. I was like, hold up, my computer froze. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that that one. The reason why I did it like that is because that's the introduction to my album. That's
Okay.
yeah, that's the
That makes
introduction to my
sense.
project. I'm dropping next month. Next month, I'm dropping Optimize. That's what the
Okay.
project's called.
Okay.
So like, it kind of gives you a teaser. Like, all right, he going. Like I wasn't really throwing like getting into my bag. I was actually just spitting real life. Kind of
Yeah.
showing my versatility, but that's
I,
just a sample of what's gonna happen on Optimize. What I'm gonna be talking about.
exclusive. Exclusive. But hey, that's what I was thinking Transformer. That's why I said nah that one when I was thinking then you came on a little bit slower. 'Cause I'm thinking he about to transform so shit to go crazy on this motherfucker. But that one was very E40 influence. I heard the uhs in there when you threw the uhs in there. It was very E40 influence, but it was cool, it was dope. I love that vibe too. I love that you talked about Jesus in there, so you're a spiritual person. That too. I relate to and I respect as well because you did put that in there, and I heard that. Like that was super dope. Like I said, positive music that's not all about glorifying violence and shit. Being able to speak real shit and not speak the having to always put the negative in. That's what make it so refreshing. You know what I'm saying? You can say you from the trenches. What I was saying, nigga, I'll kill you at. You see what I'm saying?
That,
It's just it's ways you can go around it. Make more music that's censored. Cause there's been a long debate about this right now. It's a big topic. Shout out D1, just a little interject. D1 from New Orleans. He called out Rick Ross and Meek Mills, telling them that they need to use their platform more to make music that's not about glorifying violence and stuff of that nature. And I agree with him. You know, I felt like he was right. I feel like, but it's not just artists that need to change their way of thinking with their music. The movies, the parents that are not doing for their children, because you can't say, "Oh, it's the parent," because it's not always the parent. Children are naturally rebellious. I try to tell people that children are naturally rebellious. No matter how much you teach them, if they're going to be rebellious, then they're going to be rebellious. Some children are obedient and some are not. Some are your karma. I tell people. If you was a badass child, that's your karma. That one that cut up, that's your karma. And if you was a good child and you got all good children, you know what I mean, you got lucky. But most times somebody gonna have a good one and that karma every time. That's just how it is. And
you're right about that.
people don't understand that. But that's just logic. But I got a little bit off topic. But what I was saying with that statement, by them saying that and me saying I agree, I totally agree because we have to understand that in this game, you know what I'm saying, we gotta watch what we do. We not may not want to be children's idols, you know what I'm saying, but we can change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be the idol to change the narrative. And Rick Ross' response was um that he gave out turkeys and shit like that. And D1 was like, "You give out turkeys? I'm not talking about turkeys. I'm talking about your music." And he didn't understand where he was coming from. He was talking about narrative, changing the narrative. We understand that everybody come from the struggle. It's like beating on a dead horse.
Yeah, like that's what I'm glad you said that because
Mm,
that's exactly what Optimize is about, man.
no,
It's about this project's about of course it's going to tell you a little bit about like where I came from and you know
yeah,
situations going to be on there for sure, but it's
yeah,
one of those things like I'm right now personally I'm going through a spiritual journey, so like optimizes the way of living for me.
yeah,
Optimize make the best of every situation. And charge up. I'm saying right now it's elevation season. So right now I'm charging up. I built some momentum and optimize. That was the perfect name for it for this whole project because now that I'm actually putting the footwork in, which is not easy. This is, being in this kind of industry, it is not easy. It takes a lot of sleepless nights and when I mean by sleepless nights, it's not doesn't mean have to mean like, oh, you're always working. Like, no, like literally sleepless nights, you be in the bed tossing and turning because you're thinking of your next move in music or you're thinking of the next bar or whatever the case may be. And this project's going to be about spiritual growth. It's going to show, you know, like you know, you don't have to ride on anybody's block to show
yeah.
you hot. You know what I'm saying?
All right, all right. Um, First I want to say those 4 songs, all of them, like I said, radio quality song, Billboard songs. You know what I'm saying? I first and foremost wish you much success, even though I know it's coming. Sometimes patience could be a virtue. Sometimes, your time and the light gonna come. They sleeping, they gonna wake up. Um, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate my guest Haiwal for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Doing this interview. Oklahoma in a fucking building. Y'all know. Y'all better act like y'all know.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? It's Chop It Up the podcast. I'm your boy Hawk Life. Chop, chop, chop it up. Let's talk.
Chop it up.